Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm bringing you another update today from China and of course for Model 3 users in Europe and of course as well an update in the app. And we will start right away with the Model 3 update here because we do have now heated windshield wipers coming from China to Europe. I don't know if that is actually happening in the United States as well, but this is for all the Model 3 performance variants coming from China right now. I do expect that as Tesla is doing that all the time, that the other versions might have already the functionalities of the heated wipers and that those will be updated later on, because I don't think that Tesla is just putting into one performance variant version the heated windshield wipers and all other not. Then we are looking into the backlog for the United States. You can easily see the Model Y long range with a backlog of 85,000 cars. That is pretty insane. And then we have the Model 3 standard range for US and Canada at 40K. If we look down to Shanghai, what I find very interesting is the last line for the Model Y for Europe and Asian Pacific. You see that it is just a backlog of 9,489, and based on my experience and my surveys I did on my German channel, a lot of people are deciding to wait for Giga Berlin. So the backlog for Giga Berlin will be insane. It will be insane, guys, because this here is just for China delivering to Europe, but it's not involving all the people waiting just for the official start in Grünheide to then order officially for Grünheide and for the German factory. That will be pretty insane. Based on the numbers in China, we see what a backlog means if you have a real demand and a factory working for the Model Y long range in the RWD and AWD. This is insane demand. So I just want to clarify for all those ordering from Europe, if you want to have a Model Y long range pretty fast right now, it is the right decision to order it. You get it from China. It's all good. The quality is good. I mean, there's nothing to say against the factory and the quality they produce here in China. You get the most updated version of Tesla car in 2022. Again, as I mentioned yesterday, based on the experience and the expectation until you get a Model Y long range from Germany, it might be Q3. And so that means that a lot of people might have to wait even till the end of the year if the backlog is getting insane. And based on my feedback I get from German people writing me, it is insane demand for the Model Y, but people are waiting for the one in Germany. Then just interesting enough, where Tesla is actually exporting from Shanghai, it's Hong Kong, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Singapore, and Israel. And based on the high import taxes, Taiwan and Korea are delivered from Fremont. And back to the Model 3, the demand is very good in Europe. We see that. We see new trucks here. I've never seen them before. They just can carry one Tesla. So they seem to have like a lack of trucks to actually export or transport away cars here. That is actually very interesting to see. And I believe that the first Model Y, based on my information, will reach Germany in mid of February, and as well in Southampton there will be a meeting of the first Model Y coming to Great Britain. Then we have an update here from an app from Adrian, who is showing us that you can see now the difference between home charging, supercharging, and other charging stations. So also very interesting for the percentage wise and how much you actually charged and how much you spent. So I find that very interesting and good to know what percentage you're actually charging at home or externally. Then we are looking to Norway. In Norway, we actually have something surprising happening at the biggest charging station with 44 stalls. It's one of the biggest one in Europe right now. And this one has now seen a BYD, an Audi, and a Nissan yesterday. and it is showing that Tesla is actually testing the opening of the supercharging network system. And it shows as well that Tesla is moving forward to continuously doing that in Europe. Still based on November and the Netherlands, we had this two places in the Netherlands where you can charge as an external brand. I think it will be much faster this year that they will open this entire supercharging network. We have seen a very nice increase as well in superchargers around the world based on the last earnings call. Then we are looking into the United States because in the US there's a lot of discussion regarding the insurance, and we do know based on the earnings call that there are 5 states where the insurance is now possible to be taken. And we also know that in Texas it is actually quite a demand there, and so a lot of people do like to take that, but there is a discussion about people saying, well, I don't want to have an insurance that is monitoring me, taking my data and all that. And this is something where we have to find a middle way. We do know that Google is tracking us. We do know when we use social media, it doesn't matter if it's Twitter, Facebook, or any other one, is tracking us as well very well. Even though there's a data protection here. So please share your opinion, what you think about that. Would you actually share your data of your car, which you already do anyways, with Tesla, so you can save based on the insurance? For me personally, I think that this is a way to make driving much safer. That's what Elon as well said, that they experience that people are driving much more patiently and much less aggressive once they started using the Tesla insurance, which is a flexible rate, flexible price based on your behavior while driving. So I find that very good, because somebody who is driving aggressively is harming other people should not be able to pay the same price as someone who's actually driving in a proper manner, in a proper way. That is my personal opinion, but please share what you think about that, and we will be looking into that. But back to the demand in Europe, guys. Based on my experience, the insider infos that I shared with you yesterday, I am very, very confident that the demand will be skyrocketing in Europe. If you want to know anything about EV news or my podcast, it's both in German. So if you're watching from Germany or Austria or Switzerland, please do consider subscribing and following me on these 2 channels as well. I do appreciate you being here, and I wish you all a wonderful day. Thank you.